Hi everyone, DM Rhino here, and continuing with our 2024 Monster Manual, we are looking at the Death Knight. This is part 3. If you haven't seen the other 2 videos, check them out. So in part 3, we're looking at the spell casting and the reactions and the legendary actions of the Death Knight. The Death Knight can use spells. It has its spell. It doesn't require any spell components or anything like that. It uses its charisma for its spell ability, which means it gets the save is 18 on the charisma save, right? At will, they can do command and phantom steed, but twice a day they can do destructive wave and dispel magic. Now, destructive wave twice per day is a lot. That's a lot of damage. We'll get into the spells later on, but that's a powerful spell to just do that, and it does necrotic damage. Now, the reactions, the Death Knight can use parry, which means if the Death Knight is hit by a melee attack roll while holding a weapon, it can repose and it can add 6 to its AC against that attack and possibly causing it to miss. So already with an AC of 20, adding 6, it makes it 26. Really hard to hit as a reaction. Then when we look at the legendary actions, they can use legendary actions immediately after another player's turn. So they can do 3 legendary actions, right? They can use Dread Authority, which means the Death Knight uses its spell cast to cast command. It can't take this action until the start of its next turn, so it can only use that once per combat round. It can do Fell Word, which means one creature within 120 feet where the Death Knight can see must make a Constitution saving throw of 18. On a failure, that creature takes 5d6 necrotic damage and its hit points maximum is decreased by the amount equal to the damage it's taken. So on average, you're taking 17. That means your hit points maximum is down by 17. And again, it can't use this action until the beginning of its next turn, but the one thing it can do, Death Knights can do, is lunge, so they can move up to half its movement speed and make 1 Dread Blade attack. Now, I can use this as many times as once in the combat round, so that's, within the legendary actions, of course. So yeah, so the Death Knight could be a final boss. A couple of these could be a final boss if you're running that kind of campaign. Even when we're looking at the stats, it's pretty tough. Like, I wouldn't put average 13, 14 could do this. Definitely not a party of level 10s. They would suffer a lot at this, especially with that Hellfire Orb. But yeah, come back for the next monster.